I just couldn't bring myself to do it. My quality of life was at a negative 2,000. Alright, so I am trying to come on here and explain to y'all all the craziness about grad school. Truth is, I can't settle my head long enough to just come up with everything I want to say in a video. So I'm gonna pause the video and highlight the most important things about my experience being in grad school. Again, for y'all who haven't seen my last video, Reclaiming My Life video, I'm in grad school in special education. Sometimes I run my words together, like I talk so fast. But it's a 4-year program, but it's an accelerated program, so I'm supposed to complete it in 18 months. I could not complete it in 18 months because the way my life is set up, it was just humanly impossible to complete in 18 months. So I ended up completing all of my core curriculum classes, and I did very well for my summer, fall, and spring semester. I also inserted clips of the classes that I took in the grades that I received, which isn't important, but I just wanted to bring it to y'all attention because I worked my butt off. But other than that, I have my student teaching to complete. Technically, I only have 10 weeks to go because I attempted to complete my student teaching in the spring, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. My quality of life was at a negative 2,000. I was barely running on anything. Like, it was just, I couldn't believe on the days that I got up that I was getting up. So I did 6 weeks in the spring, so technically I'm only supposed to have 10 weeks left, but from the sound of it, I don't think my advisors want me to go in thinking all I have to do is 10 weeks. I think they want me to go to the end of the semester in December. So if I go to my 10 weeks, I will finish in October, but I think that would be like kind of rude and unfair to the students to finish just abruptly in the middle of the school year or in the middle of the semester. So they want me to go until December, which is fine because I love what I do. I wouldn't be here working this hard if I didn't love it. So putting in that extra work is fine with me. But with that, I am a little stressed out because August is starting kindergarten, and for the first 9 weeks she's gonna be online, and it's just, I don't know what to expect. Like, I think before I was telling y'all I didn't know what to do. I didn't know like if it was gonna be an option or whatever the case may be. Well, going in is not an option. The first 9 weeks is online, and even though they're gonna Zoom and see each other, we know the engagement is gonna be at a minimum. Like, it's just not gonna be what you would want your child to experience in kindergarten. So that sucks. But the biggest thing is, who's gonna help her? Like, this is her first experience in school. This is her first experience with someone giving her instructions, and like, she's probably gonna need one of me or my husband to be there to help her. And so if I'm doing my student teaching and my husband's either at work or sleep, we don't know because his schedule's getting ready to change. But either way it go, every day of the week we don't know how available we're gonna be to her. So that's kind of scary, and I don't want her first experience in school to really suck. I don't want her to associate her first school experience as being extremely stressful, and I'm kind of feeling like it's gonna be, because she's not gonna have that one-on-one physical interaction and engagement that she's really gonna need to be excited or to stay excited. So I don't know, I'm praying about it. I believe that it's all gonna work out, but I got a feeling this is not about to be easy, by no means necessary. So I don't know, y'all, it's about to get real around here. I'm honestly just like bored of sitting behind the camera, and I know I need a car mount because this big camera just sitting on the dashboard is not gonna work. I think I need to get a car mount to face record, like mount my phone up and just catch recordings, because I like to be on the go, but I'm not comfortable with carrying this camera. So I gotta find a way to like up these videos and make them more exciting. Don't expect me to be here sitting in my room behind my beauty table through all of my videos, because I'm not. I really just need to get me a car mount and find time to put together everything that I want to put together. But right now I'm just like unloading my mind on you guys. Like, it's just been so real. Like, I just gotta let y'all know what's going on. It's so crazy. But yeah, y'all, so this is my grad school, being in grad school video. Like I said, I'll list the key points or whatever, but for the most part it's busy. So I'm looking forward to graduating in December 2020 and just being done. Oh, you know what, this is what I do want to highlight. The most frustrating part about this process of being in grad school was financial aid. I own my mistakes. I hold myself accountable a lot. So I want to be truthful and transparent in this moment by saying financial aid was the worst when it came to dealing with me in school and how to handle everything. Like, my undergrad experience was totally different from this current experience being in grad school. Part of it is my lack of knowledge and efforts into knowing everything that I needed to know before going to school. The other half was the school financial aid just completely failing me as a system, because they always didn't know anything. And every time you called in or went up there, and I was constantly up there, you get one response from one person and then another response from somebody different. So the information was conflicting. It was just always a bunch of running around. I won't go too deep into it because I don't want to feel that energy right now. But financial aid has been absolute HE double hockey sticks. My key of advice is keep up with your student loans, your undergrad student loans. I defaulted, which is totally my fault, but I rightfully defaulted, and that's because, for one, my payments were extremely too high, and every time I tried to call and readjust my payments, nobody would answer. I couldn't get through. And honestly, me just being me, like, after a while I get burnt out and I just kind of push stuff off on the back burner. So even though it may have been rightfully like nobody's communicating properly with me, I also let it go, and that's my fault. I shouldn't have let things go like that. So I ended up being in default, and getting out of it has been hell. And I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know how to express it. The hardest part about grad school for me was not only the work, the research, the writing the papers, and student teaching. Financial aid gave me a run for my money. I had a bigger headache leaving the financial aid office than any experience that I had in the classroom. Knowledge is power. I feel like I was working with a very non-diverse financial aid office, if you know what I mean. And so it caused a lot of frustration, and I'm praying that I never have to experience nothing like this again, because school is hard enough, you know. It just is. So anyway, I'm not on a soapbox. It is what it is. I'm here now by the blood, so I'm grateful, and that's that. I will be back soon. I hope this video wasn't too boring. I hope I didn't miss anything, and if I did, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, I hope it was somewhat helpful. So see y'all.